Okay. Now we're back at it again.
Danger lurks.
The widow Arak'nai sent word via one of those weave rats of hers. She has a lead that may be relevant to our cause and has invited us to investigate. All the training in the world is useless without knowledge of our enemy. My own reconnaissance efforts in Nizrek were met with mixed results. As you may recall, I admit I am not keen on venturing down there again so soon. Fortunately, reinforcements have arrived with a capable spy master. Unfortunately, she is... well, you'll see.
May your aim never falter.
I hear you need some eyes in the dark, Windrunner.
Hi!
The Weaver has a lead that may be relevant to our cause. I would follow it myself, but...
You're busy, I get it. Just stay out of my way. Champion, meet me at the Weaver's lair.
Alrighty. Good to see you again, Lillian.
Were you followed?
This is your backup? Interesting.
Welcome, little morsel. May the weave favor you.
As I was telling your surly little spy master, I expect this to be a mutually beneficial undertaking. We shall both walk out of it with the information we need.
Oh, I'll remember you.
I have eyes in every crevice of the city, save for one that has eluded me. The Transformatory is the grounds of Onsurex's most precious minions and treasured pets. It is where the Ascension process was developed. I've only gotten my claws on it recently, thanks to dear Yateki. Much of it remains uncomfortably shrouded. A more legs on approach is in order. Place shadecasters to collect intel from my scouts. Then meet Yateki and your own spy master Voss in a discreet corner of the district.
The Transformatory was a blind spot for me, until Yateki breached it and achieved ascension.
Mistress, you flatter me. Scout for troubling movement in the area, then rendezvous and prepare to infiltrate. Don't panic, it's just me.
Gathering supplies? Marching out? I've heard nothing of this. Make no mistake, this is preparation for war, and none thought to inform me. This bodes ill indeed.
Gotcha.
Smuggling is common enough in the city, but from the maddening deep, unusual and concerning. I need to know where they're taking that bile, why, and for whom.
You see that? Nothing. Decidedly odd for the city of threats. The freshly ascended are usually flitting about the Unveiling. Where have they gone?
They made it. Color me impressed.
Well, don't get too comfortable. We've got a long mission ahead of us.
I don't like the sound of those reports. Looks like whatever they're cooking is coming to a head. Right in time for us to walk in. Don't worry. I'll let you know if we can get in too deep.
Do not linger. There is much to be done.
As much as I adore sulking in the shadows, the juiciest intel is going to be inside the laboratory of the Grand Splicer. Of course, you'll need the proper pheromones once you're in, but we can take care of that with a little biological forgery. The Nerubian loyalists here are surely on invite list. 6 of their secretions should be enough to disguise the 3 of us.
May your threads hold strong.
I live my life in the shadows.
I've identified 3 sites of interest to investigate. A stockpile on the east side of the complex, a warehouse in the center, and lastly, that big storehouse with the Royal Sureki flags outside it. We'll rendezvous there. There's less chance of discovery if we move separately through the area. You may be hidden from most Nerubians, but the Ascended will sniff you out. Chuck some of these anger pheromones at them if you get It'll distract them. Stay sharp. Stay quiet.
Keep your guard up. If those Ascended guards get close, hit them with one of these vials. It'll provide a distraction.
Right.
They don't look tough. I'm sure you'll be fine. Enjoy slinking around. I'll be walking right in.
Lucky bastard. Quickly. Give you a buff. And we're out. Nice and easy.
Ugh. Black blood. Don't touch that stuff. I'm not surprised we found some here, but I don't like that they're moving it around.
From the transformatory and still dripping with ichor. They're shipping these Ascended to the front before they've got their wits about them.
The first.
Changes the situation. I don't like the look of that huge thing.
It's an added bit of intrigue, that's for sure. Who's keeping it bound, and why?
Not very friendly, that's for sure.
What is it you ask?
We came down here to figure out what these Nerubians were up to. I don't think I like the answer.
There is much to be done.
Look what the weave brought.
Finally, I was waiting for when we'd stumble upon the real intrigue.
Kahet is Korvan.
I live my life in the shadows.
We've got a new objective. Figure out what Nizrek's plans are for this thing. We'll find our answers inside the laboratory of the Grand Splicer. I'd bet my blades on it. I'd scouted a maintenance hatch on the roof that you can grapple up to. Yateki brewed up some weird concoction that they claim will get us the proper clearance once inside. Yuck. Meet you in there.
Do not linger.
One spritz of this, and no one will question that you belong in the transformatory.
We're in. Now let's get what we came for and get out before we're caught.
My dear Lillian, where's the fun of this? Is a dangerously unstable formulation. Intriguing.
Wonder if that's what they've been feeding the monstrosity outside.
Our experiments are not for overcrawler eyes.
I'm examining
Our
it.
experiments are not for overcrawler eyes.
Anyways,
This experiment dates back to Neferess's
never
reign?
mind. Weird.
Nizrek's been stewing on this a long time.
Never who?
Our Dear departed queen, I wonder if the Weaver knew about this.
Oh, I might as well watch this.
Slender is the strand that guides our destiny, known only by true sacrifice. In our kingdom of Arak'nai, no one understood this sacrifice more than Queen Neferess, my mother. I saw this when the Black Empire came to conscript us for their last stand at Nylofa. My mother refused them.
For this treachery, your line will sever itself. This kingdom will wither with the waning of your worth.
Her strength defined us that day, and in that moment, we felt destined for greatness. But in the years that followed, our greatness was tarnished. Look at them out there. Wretched, starving.
I am not immune to our people's suffering. I believe better days will come.
Not if you keep failing to seize the moment. What was the point of you freeing our future, only to leave us buried in the past?
You comprehend so little. There is much for you to learn before you can be queen.
Mother! Mother!
Nizrek? Are you seeing this?
You have heard my voice in your dreams, great queen.
The Harbinger.
Yes, of the empire that was. But the old gods are dead. The empire lies in ashes, and a shadow has fallen on your kingdom. But the blood of the old gods can make your people powerful again. Your reign could last for eternity. All you have to do is take my hand.
Your words are tempting, but the cost is too great. I would never risk my kingdom for such power.
Mother, who are you talking to?
Ghosts, dearest. As always, they are my ready counsel.
I'm not sorry for what I said. I only want our people to be great once more.
Greatness is fleeting. What we must do now is endure. Your time will come, child, but only when you are ready. You done?
You're not the only one seeing ghosts, Mother.
How sad to have a queen so wise, and yet so ignorant to the call of destiny.
Her name is Zalatath. You had your chance, Mother. With this power, Arak'nai is unbound. We will rise. We will conquer. And together, we will finally
is Neferess?
Yateki, we should assess our options.
We go to her now.
Oh. Hi, Neferess.
My blade stays sharp.
That wasn't what I expected to find out. Family drama aside, whatever the old queen used to be, she'll be a big problem for us when she inevitably shows up on the battlefield.
Keep your guard up.
We meet again.
Nizrek, that worm, that witless, gutless little... If this is what's become of Neferess, we must free her. She is still our queen. My mistress will know what to do. When the Weaver discovers what they've done, there will not be a crevice deep enough to escape her wrath.
We protect you.
We should be careful. We don't know what that thing can do.
That thing is my queen. I will not leave her chained. Bring me whatever fire they have lying around. I'll melt her chains myself if I have to.
What are you doing? You're going to get us all killed.
I know exactly what I'm doing.
This doesn't seem like a good idea.
Who's going to stop me? You? Ha! Don't panic, it's just me. Look what the weave brought.
Please, let's just think about this.
May your threads hold. Not now!
I'm giving you one more shot and then I'm going in with the idea.
We meet again.
I won't sit by while you let that thing loose.
We protect you. Don't panic, it's just me. May your threads hold strong. Stay back!
Zalatath.
Your ascension is complete.
Oh, great.
Out! Now!
She's fast.
Yateki's mind without even blinking! If she can do that to one ascendant.
Oh. Ow.
Still in one piece? Good. This is far from over.
Yeah, it's not.
I live my life in the shadows.
Remember when I said I'd let you know when we're in over our heads? This is it.
Do not linger.
We lost Yateki. We can worry about how of it later. Right now we need to worry about taking them down before they make things worse. I guess we came down here to find out what Zalatath had up her sleeve. I wish we'd minded our own business.
There is much to be done. Yateki is not themselves. We need to do something.
I will.
Stop them. I've got your back.
You are a worm! She will devour everything!
Too late!
Old BFA model.
Easy there, Agent. Let's get them away from prying eyes. Figure out our next move. What is it you ask?
We're out of the public eye for a moment. Getting Yateki back to the Weaver is my priority. Yours is dealing with the weapons.
In all the excitement, I nearly forgot we had a weapons convoy to deal with.
So much for keeping this operation quiet. At least now that our cover's blown, we can really mess things up. They're hauling weapons across the South Bridge. If we turn those weapons against them, they'll have to resupply their whole army. That'll buy us time, at least. I've identified 6 weak spots across the convoy. Rig bombs to all 6. Then get out of there and watch the fireworks.
There is much to be done.
We don't have the firepower to dismantle the whole manufacturing operation. But what we do have is 2 leftover vials of anger pheromones. Let's make them count. There's a siege marshal and a quartermaster overseeing the preparations and giving everyone orders. The just types, but they still pack a punch. That's where those pheromones come in. Hit them with a vial and their own armies will turn against them. Take out both, and we watch the operation crumble.
Guard up. Those bombs should give me enough cover to drag Yuteki out of here. Meet me back at the Weaver's lair. We'll figure out what to do with them.
Gotcha. I can kill you myself. Actually, you are not taking a lot of damage. Never mind.
Is against your marching orders.
Actually, I can probably go.
Traitors! Our plan.
Time to light the fuse.
My blade stays sharp.
Not only is this convoy in shambles, but we were able to slip away in the chaos. If there's one thing you're good at, it's making noise. Staying quiet? We can work on it.
Do not linger. I live my life in the
It's only a
shadows.
delay, not a hard stop, but it's still a big one. It'll give the folks up top more time to prepare.
There is much to be done.
I could hear the explosions from here. That'll buy us some time. Maybe I'd even be relieved if this had gone less poorly. Yuteki is secured in the back, where they can overhear anything. Where they can't overhear anything. Whatever Xal'atath did, it hasn't worn off yet. The Weaver has people looking into it, but the outlook is grim. Alleria is going to want a status report. Good luck.
I told her about Yuteki and the convoy. You can tell her about everything we found inside the lab. Good luck.
Dear Neferess? My queen lives? No. As you described it, she is but a shell of herself. It would have been better if they'd just killed her.
You're wrong.
Am I? One monster has sympathy for another.
True death is the end of the story. Anything before that is workable. Let's go, champion. We've got a report to give topside.
Report, Voss. What's down there?
Black blood. They're hauling it up to Hallowfowl. And you won't like this. Those ascended Nerubians. Xal'atath can stick her fingers right into their minds. They put up a hell of a fight.
A tactic she uses all too often. We'll have to account for that when we face her again. Thank you, Voss.
At the end of the day, we delayed their advance and got some good, actionable intel that everyone up here can work towards. Was it worth it? Time will tell.
Know your target.
High Speaker Brinthe has an urgent missive for you, Kalor. She's eager to assist in the coming war effort and is investigating a mysterious signal in the Deep Forge Golemworks, a defunct golem manufacturing facility in the Ringing Deeps. Can you meet her there and provide your expertise?
Staying war golems would help even the odds against the Nerubians. Help Brinthe secure them, champion.
Perfect timing. I'd like you to meet a friend of mine.
Interesting. Kalor, thank you for coming so quickly. I could use your help once again.
May the deeps continue.
I tracked down a distress signal that led me to this little maintenance machine. A curious find, but the real treasure is the defunct war golem facility to the southeast. If we can start producing war golems again, we'll be able to contribute to the war effort. Unfortunately, it's been overrun by a goblin salvage group, and we'll need to investigate and assess if the facility is functional. Fortunately, I have a plan, and it involves our little friend here. Why don't you introduce yourself?
ZZ0147 is the last maintenance machine of the Deep Forge Golemworks. Say hello, ZZ. What is your query?
Now that introductions are out of the way, let's sneak our way into this facility.
Task resumed.
ZZ should be able to make its way in there without drawing too much attention. But be careful, these goblins are hungry for raw materials. If they spot our bots, they won't show it mercy.
Conversation terminated.
Alright, buddy, we'll need you to go into the Golemworks and take a look for us. Just a little guy.
That thing is huge. Our work's cut out for us. The facility is unpowered, but that war golem in the corner looks intact. We might be able to reactivate it if we can get some time in there uninterrupted. We can't build golems without resources from Shadowvane. The site's mostly automated. It was abandoned centuries ago.
An illusion? What are you hiding? Alright, come back, ZZ.
I attend to the archive.
So we're contending with a lack of power materials and a dangerous amount of goblins. If I had pores like an outlander, they'd be excreting moisture right about now. Is that proper terminology? I've seen your skin weep moisture before. Remarkable.
May your cause hold true.
Getting this factory up and running will be a challenge, but I think we'll figure something out. Let's head back to Gundorgaz and consult with a friend of ours. His mind will be a big help to us here.
Return if you have more queries.
I have some ideas. Let's get started.
What's up, Dagran?
You have my focus.
Are you ready to put our heads together and come up with a plan?
Back to work.
We have our work cut out for us, Kalor. but I think with Dagran's help we can break this down and tackle it piece by piece. Why don't you take us through what we've learned so
Peter,
far?
are you ready for a summary of what we know? Time for a quick sit-rep.
So there's a war golem left intact. If it reactivated, it could deal with that goblin in the big mech.
We'll need to get the Waterworks operational to power the Golemworks. Unfortunately, some isolated kobolds are scavenging there. Keep an eye out. We can't build war golems without materials from Shadowvane. Zizi's arc welder should be able to repair the facility's equipment. Machines must be preserved.
We need to secure the Waterworks and get the Shadow Vein excavation site up and running before we head back to the factory. Let's get to work.
Back to work.
Getting the Waterworks up and running is our first objective. Nothing else we do matters if we can't get power to the facility. Meet up with Dagran and Zizi once you get there. And try to keep them on the sidelines. I don't want to explain to Moira that her son was injured or worse under my care.
May your cause hold.
Zizi and I will meet you at the Waterworks, champion.
Gotcha.
More Titan tech. It wasn't built to last forever. It sure came close. I know we can fix this.
This place is a mess. I think Zizi and I will stay here where it's dry.
Keep your eyes open.
Overly enthusiastic to kobolds, angry elementals, and a broken down power plant. This place is in shambles. You spot those large wheels on each side? They should be moving, but they're not. We'll need to get those moving again if we want the place to come back to life.
Make sure to... Nothing a little hard work can't fix. We make a good team. You and me and Zizi.
Zizi twitches back and forth, sensors scanning unceasingly. They seem to be afraid of this area. If they're even capable of feeling fear, maybe clearing out some of the elementals will set them at ease.
The hydraulic system is locating an obstruction within the plant. It's in the main drain. You'll have to enter the dam and manually remove the obstruction. Be careful. I suspect you won't be the only one.
Gotta enter through a delve. Okay. Alright, Bran, it's time. 2, 3. Have to do 2, 3. Okay.
That device keeps us safe from the poison. Hold on to it. Careful! The totem's power will drain whenever you take a step.
Watch your
going. Wax face! You die! Just of iron forge.
Nothing old Bran can't get through. Not here.
Okay. Better not leave without doing the main quest. That would be upsetting.
Fantastic.
Ow.
Good news. The drainage system is reading clear across the board. Have you considered a fulfilling role in sanitation? You wouldn't believe what happens in Ironforge during Brewfest.
Alright, Bran, see you next time.
In action. With my brains and your brawn, we're bringing this ancient facility back to life. Sorry, I got distracted.
Wowee, look at it go. Just a fraction of Azeroth's power harness for its protection.
On to adventure. Oh, are you headed out? So much to discuss.
Thanks, I'm sure Zizi appreciates it. When we're done here, you can find them at the Shadow Vein extraction site.
I need some time to think.
I sent Zizi ahead to the Shadow Vein extraction site. From what they transmitted back, it looks like the area is swarming with rockworms and covered in this discharge. I gave them an upgrade while we were waiting for you. I don't know how effective it'll be in battle, but the results will be shocking for anyone that tries to threaten them.
I sent Zizi to check on the equipment in Shadow Vein. I'll join you after I finish some maintenance work here.
Right. See you then.
Conversation
Good.
initiated.
You're here. I hope you're ready, Kalor.
I will ensure your name is in the archive.
We're back and we're ready. You and Zizi head in and cause some mayhem. Blow stuff and make a mess that will draw them out of the manufacturing bay. I'll use the commotion to sneak inside. Join me when you're able, and we should have a chance at reactivating the facility and driving them out. We don't need to defeat them all. Defeating the Dark Fuse leaders supervising this operation should break their resolve.
Conversation terminated.
Gotcha.
I have many wares.
Alright, Zizi, let's do this. It's gonna be like this, huh? There we go. Brinthe.
Directive?
Let's do this.
What's going on in here?
Wanna go? Come on. Of course you don't. Bitch. Fine. What?
Looks like you should have brought some bigger friends.
Guess what? We did. Now's easy. Facility reactivated. War golems are active and back in production.
Pack it up, team. I know when we're beaten.
I didn't even reach that low of a health, and it was like, oh, you're beaten.
I speak for the machines.
It was a touch and go there for a bit, but if anyone could seize a victory out of this, I knew it would be you. Please return to the emissary in Dormagal and communicate our victory. Go with my thanks and with the knowledge that the machine speakers are indebted to you again.
Task resumed.
Please take word of our victory to Alleria and Dornagal. I'm sure our allies will be pleased to hear that what we can provide for the war
May the
effort.
deeps continue to ring.
Hello.
You have found me.
What amazing news, Kalor. The war golems awaken and march against our enemies once again, just like in times past. Your contribution to the cause of the machine speakers and all of the Earthen will not be forgotten.
We need to match the raw strength of Ansarek's ascended monstrosities. War golems give us a way to do that. Well done.
Thank you. Alright, well, I guess that is where I shall end this part, since I have to wait word from Alleria. So yeah, bye!
Farewell.